Hey guys, it's Diana, and this week I'll be making apple crisp. I'm not really a chef, to be honest. I'm more of a baker, and I've been baking since I was like really young and everything. I do like, if you saw last week, I did make tomato soup, but I like more sweets and everything when I cook. Here is today's ingredients. 6 green Granny Smith apples, a lemon, brown sugar, vanilla butter, all-purpose flour, salt, old-fashioned oats, and cinnamon. Right now, what I'm doing is washing these apples before I cut and peel them. So how you're going to core your apple is by cutting it in half. Then you're going to cut it again. Then you're going to, right here where you see the little seeds and everything is, that little hard part, you're going to cut that out. I like to do it like this, and you cut your apple. Okay, so after mixing the flour and butter together really well, you're going to add a tablespoon of... So after you cut and peel and core your apples, what you want to do is add 2 tablespoons of flour and 3 tablespoons of melted butter to another bowl. This will be our little mixer batter for our apples later. After blending the flour and butter together really well, you want to add 3 tablespoons of water, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, and over here you'll want to have 1 teaspoon of cinnamon and a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla and just a pinch of salt. And we're going to add it to this little mixture right here and blend it well together. So after making the butter mixture, you're going to pour it over on top of the apples. Just until it's nice and coated. After mixing the butter mixture into the apples, we're going to go put it into a 8x8 little glass tin or a casserole tin. And we're just going to spread it out evenly into the dish. Make sure to pack it down because we are going to put a dry topping onto it. So you want to have enough room for it later. After mixing the butter mixture into the apples, we're going to go put it into a 8x8 little glass tin or a casserole tin. And we're just going to spread it out evenly into the dish. Make sure to pack it down because we are going to put a dry topping onto it. So you want to have enough room for it later. Over here at the dry mixer, you want to add a 1/2 cup of the oats, old-fashioned oats, 1/2 cup of all-purpose flour, and a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. You want to also add 1/4 teaspoons of both cinnamon and salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. And what you're going to do next is mix this all together for about 30 or so seconds. Now the next step with the dry mixture is to add a 1.5 tablespoons of butter and mix it in with your hands until it gets nice and crumbly as shown here. Now what you want to do is after putting into the butter into the dry mixture, you want to evenly spread it on top of the apples in the dish, then put it into your oven that's set at 375 for about 35 minutes. So I have the finished product right here, and let's take a taste. It's really good. Real good.